What's going on, race fans? We're here for the 10th round of the Xfinity series here in USRC. And the man on your screen right now is Thomas Harmon. He's got quite the significant lead on the points, and tonight for the spring finale, he should be coming away with the victory. Glad to have you here on another Saturday night. We hope to see some good racing. As Thomas Harmon currently leads their board for practice times. Dame Newsom, second in the points. Doing a great job of keeping it close with Harmon, but it's looking like Harmon's going to end up just by showing up tonight. Going to come away with that points victory for the spring season, as it was a good battle between them. But now we'll have to see if Dame and his teammate Armando decide to run for cup points. Starting in the summer session for cup. We'll have to see coming up after next week at Kansas. The Xfinity cars are off next week. See Dylan Parker out there. He's going to be looking to join the Cup Series here shortly. Joe Vincherry, he's a newer guy. Coming out here trying to prove himself there in that number 78 throwback. It's Ben Bando there, in that number 86. Nice looking car. Dimitri Smith, they're in that number 90 Exide machine. Brian Baez, bringing the monster to the Monster Mile. That's Brian Baez. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get the track cleared up. Get them lined up down there on pit road. Get a pit party going. Thomas, since you got the fastest lap, if you would be so kind as to lead them off for me.
Hate you.
Or Glenn can lead it too. Alrighty guys, pit party is exiting 2 right now. Go ahead and get them stacked up double file there. Alrighty, looks like we got just about everybody, so Pace car is off. Green flag. Hey Tasha, good to see you. Our faithful producer Tasha. Hope you're doing alright. Oh, hard into that wall. Getting tight.
That, dude.
I think we're gonna have a good race for you guys tonight. Ooh, his Harmon got himself into the wall there. Just tired? Well, we'll try to keep some exciting action there for you to keep you awake. Should be a good one tonight for sure. Got a bunch of boys sitting here in the server. Turn on that ticker. Check out how fast they're going here. See Armando down to 145 there. The center of the corner, getting back up to speed. Up to about 170. Battle in there with Brian. When Brian gets into the wall. I think that's going to be a theme for tonight. Hey, there you go. That's exciting. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Hope you get in. What are you interested in studying? At 3 a.m. is not a fun time to wake up. That's for sure. Here's your man Ryan Nichols. Doing a pretty good job of staying in front of everybody there after that. It's a pretty good pit party. We got about 5 minutes left here. Looks like it should be a good race tonight. Dover usually is. A lot of chances for some close racing. Make one slip up and the guy behind you wants to get by. As you can see right there. Brian and Dimitri side by side. You see Dimitri slide up in front of him, but then that 4 coming strong in that inside lane. These guys practicing their runs early here. Oh, X-ray tech. Cool. Yep, as always, we're cheering for Ryan. Check out Mr. Ryan Nichols. There he is. He's just in the pits now, but gotta love that Clorox paint scheme. Good stuff. As always, the 42 and Tasha coming in every week, supporting the stream. We love you guys. We appreciate you showing up every week. There's Jamal Pogue in the number 18 Walmart car. Good to see Jamal out there. There's Glenn making his way out onto the track. That number 5 Exalta machine. Let's see here. We got Josh Durham, the 72. A nice Taco Bell. Oh. He gets the commentator's curse. Oh, ouch. Alright. See Dave Newsom there in the number 4. Amp Energy. Right now he's chasing the number 38 of Thomas Harmon there. See if Dame can have something for him, maybe pull a win out of the bag tonight. Dame's easily one of the fastest guys, one of the best bets to beat Harmon. We shall see here, as they've got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. If they want to get any practice laps in, they better do it now. But we'll go ahead and get on to our 5-minute qualifying session and then bring the race straight to you. Alrighty, we'll be right back. Alright, good luck in qualifying, guys. I will go ahead and go over the rules here after everybody's kind of put down a lap that they want to do. If you want to start in the back, don't put down a lap. There will be no EOLs. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and pull up the results here. Wait for everybody to put in their lap and see who can get the pole here at Dover. Just waiting to see here if anybody's going to even put down a lap. I'd be waiting. Maybe for the track to cool down or to get optimum temperatures. We'll have to see here. Otherwise, they'll just be lined up how they are in the session. Not sure how that'll work, but we'll have to see. And Nichols puts down a lap. Yeah, Ryan put down a lap. Looks like he might be the only one, unless everybody's waiting for the last second to go. We should see. Shall see. And Matt Burgess puts in a little bit faster of a lap. Looks like here with about 20 seconds to go, Burgess should have the pole. Alrighty, guys. Well, looks like you guys were all still putting in some late laps. Hope I didn't screw anybody up, but regardless, welcome everybody. Stages tonight are going to be 45 and 90. You're going to have 4 tire changes. Yeah, count that. That's 4 tire changes. At the start of the race, leader, please wait till green. After that, the leader can choose whichever lane he wants and can go whenever the pace car is gone. Black flags are only cleared if you're wrecking into the pits to avoid other crashing cars. Just spinning it in there yourself, you still got to clear that and everything else. Please stay to the right side of pit road. And don't drive through more than 5 pit stalls, please. Please don't argue about the outcomes of racing incidents on the voice chat. If you want to make a protest, go ahead and contact the admins after the race, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the replay and make sure that we get that squared away for you, but just so then we can keep everybody focusing on the race. Let's just wait for that kind of stuff. Other than that, I think that should do it. Remember, stages 45 and 90, and 4 tire changes. Alrighty, so it looks like just Harmon, Burgess, and Nichols qualifying for this race here. So, looks like we might have to start enforcing some kind of a mandatory qualifying or something else. Not sure. What's going on, Carl? Good to see you, man. Glad you can make it to the stream. As we get set to do battle here at the Monster Mile in Dover for the spring finale of the USRC Xfinity Series. as they start to roll out of pit road, getting ready to send it here for 200 laps. Thomas blinking just a little bit there, but as the pace car pulls off, we're ready to go green here. The USRC Xfinity Series spring finale at Dover is underway. As soon as they get to the green, there it is. Burgess is going to get a really great jump, but Harmon's going to get the eventual jump to the lead, and now Burgess is falling back early here. Gonna try to cover all the action as it comes to us. But as it looks right now, Harmon has pulled out to a pretty good gap. As I say that, the 42 slides right up on the bumper. Burgess slots out of that restart there in third place. Ben Bando in behind him in their fourth. Old dog John Nelson Sr. there, fifth place. Dame now making a move on the number 5 of Glenn Wilson. He's going to make that pass happen. Ryan doing a nice job of not letting Harmon get away from it. We're going on lap 5 here. We keep a close eye on that as we scope out some more action around the field. At 4 and 5, looks like they're dancing back and forth for position back here. Got quite the gaggle back here. These guys fight for position here off the start. Oh, as the 78 gets into the 25. The 78's going to be able to hold on to it, though. As he gets the apron a little bit, he's going to slide back. Ooh, that was a close one. Good driving there, though, by these guys. Heck of a lot of talent out there. As the 4 and 5 continue their battle. Harmon pulling out to a little bit more comfortable of a lead now. As you see him hug that inside lane, get kind of a diamond run there off the corner. Big gaggle still back here. The 4 and the 5 battling has allowed the 72 to catch up to them.
Up.
So your running order as of right now, we've got Thomas Harmon, followed by Ryan Nichols, Matt Burgess there in third, Ben Bando, Dame Newsom rounding out the top 5. And we got a big gaggle back here with Glenn Wilson, Josh Durham, and John Nelson Sr. Armando Ortiz back there as well. Jamal Pogue rounds out your top 10. He's battling there with the 78, the 90, and the 84 there for them stage points once we get to lap 45. Oh, as you see Jamal have to get out of it there as the 78 was slow through the middle of the corner. And up here we still got this gaggle going on. Guys unable to find out who's got the fastest car. As the top 5 pretty much all kind of on another level, with all these guys in the back racing it out, trying to get them points. As we go on lap 15 here. I can see the 72 get in the wall a little bit there. Ben Bando there in the 86 doing a great job. I think he started pretty far back in the field. Able to move his way up to 4th. He's just riding, following around these guys. A lot of guys up front now that know how to drive these B cars, as they are difficult. See, a number 5 of Glenn Wilson has some heavy right front damage. And see that number 90 in the corner of the screen pull down to pit road. Not sure what happened there, but it looks like he pulls out. So he must have gotten into the wall too hard, got a meatball. That's too bad. Other than that, just one car out of the race so far. Going on lap 20. As you can see, everybody kind of spread out now, trying to figure out what they got, how they can handle this set. As Armando goes for the pass around that 72. Like everybody going around the 72. 72 must have gotten some heavy damage there. Ooh, as the 5 gets into the wall. Monster Mile is taking all the prisoners tonight. That's for sure. It's hard to keep it off of it. These things drive a heck of a lot different from the trucks and the cup cars. As you see the 72 get the wall again. Taking a look up the front, looks like the 11's caught the 42 a little bit. The 86 has for sure caught these guys. Harmon out to a nice 1 second lead there. On a small track like this, it's Usually not a bad idea. It looks like something happened to the 5 of Glenn Wilson as he's now pulling down. Must have hit the wall one too many times or something. That's going to be his day. Unfortunate for him. So 2 cars out, that means we got 11 left. As we see the battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th really heating up. You can see that 11 wants around the 42 here. Looks like Ryan's taking a high line there. But it looks like Bando able to get around the 11. Now he's working on the 42. Bando maybe getting on the rear quarter panel there, the 42. Just politely moves him out of the way. And the number 86 is up into P2. Gonna see if he can track down Harmon here for the end of stage 1, but he's got 2 seconds to make up there. So now it looks like the 11's gonna try and work on the 42 as well. Meanwhile, we got Dame still sitting back there in the 5th position. Armando there in 6th. Followed by Old Dog. Joven Cherry, Josh Durham, and Brian Villa is going to finish out the top 10 here. As we work lap 30, 45 here in the first stage. Harmon now out to a pretty good gap, but looks like Bando's been able to make up a second on him. Already just being past the 11 and the 42. Let's look to see if Bando can make his way up there and battle for this stage finish. He's going to have quite the uphill battle though, that's for sure. Yes, he has not gained anything here in the last couple laps. Harmon's still out there dominating. Ben trying to find some way to grab onto him. Burgess has made his way around Ryan now. We got Dame. Everybody else back here. Looks like everybody pretty significantly spread out here at the end of this one as we get to 10 laps to go in the stage. That number 38 making it look easy. He's got clean air, got a clean car. That's the way you do it. Ooh, looks like Jamal hit the wall hard. That might just be the end of his race. 'Cause that motor is smoking. So it looks like there are only 10 drivers left. Brian being the last one out there, still doing a heck of a job, surviving, but we got 5 laps to go here in stage 1. Looks like everybody's place pretty solidified here. Oh, it looks like Armando just made a pass for that 5th spot on his teammate Dame. Armando looks like he was saving tires in the beginning. Now he's trying to make a run here with 5 laps left. Not sure if he'll be able to get to Ryan Nichols there, as that's quite the gap. Great run out of him to come up there to 5th. Get by his teammate. But once again, Thomas Harmon has done just an absolutely fantastic job of getting out to the lead early, and he's led every lap so far. He makes it look easy here, as he's just got 2 laps left here in stage 1. We'll have to see what everybody behind him learned, and if they got anything for him. It's Thomas Harmon. Rounds turn 4. He will be your stage winner. Congrats on the stage 1 win, Harmon.
Thank you.
Alrighty, your results for stage 1. Thomas Harmon, followed by Ben Bando, Matt Burgess, Ryan Nichols, Dylan Parker,
Finished on the backstretch. Out of 2.
Armando Ortiz, Dame Newsom, Jovan Cherry, John Nelson Sr., and Josh Durham. I don't think that's quite right. I don't think Dylan Parker started the race. Yeah, Parker did not start the race, so sorry about that. Let's go ahead and go through your actual. Here this works. Thomas Harmon, followed by Ben Bando, Matt Burgess, Ryan Nichols, Armando Ortiz, Dame Newsom, Jovan Cherry, John Nelson Sr., Josh Durham, and Ryan Baez. Finishes out your top 10 there. These guys are coming into pit right now. Let's get the right camera in there for you. Harmon has to back up a little bit. That might give the opportunity to one of these guys to get out there and get control of the restart. It's Matt Burgess. It's going to beat him off with pit lane exit there. Congrats to Matt Burgess on a good stop. And that is going to help him get the lead, get the preferred lane, and be able to get a jump there on Thomas. coming out of pit road. Burgess leads, followed by Harmon. Armando up to third. Dame, followed by Ryan Nichols. Nichols must have slid the box a little bit. You hate to see that. Chauvin Cherry there, up to sixth. Durham, Brian. Ben. And old Dog. Dog's got some heavy right front damage there on that McDonald's machine. So it looks like he's trying to get some damage fixed, but Burgess coming away with some good strategy here. Able to beat Harmon off pit road with a good pit stop. See if he could take advantage of it. So they'll be racing till lap 90 for stage 2. Then a nice 110 lap run to the end. Or probably about 100, 105 depending on what happens here. But we shall see. And it looks like they're 2 to green. Getting stacked up already. Ready to do some racing. As the lights on the pace car are out. Getting ready to start stage 2 here. Let's see what everybody's got for the man himself, Thomas Harmon. Pace car pulls off. Burgess waits and then goes. Not a significant gap, but enough to clear him there into turn 1. And Harmon's going to fight on that outside lane. He's going to have a whole heck of a lot of momentum. And he's going to make it look easy going around him. Thomas Harmon is back to the lead. Didn't waste any time. Now Dame going for the pass on Burgess. And he's going to make that happen. Followed closely by his teammate Armando Ortiz, and Armando's going to drop down. Make his way past that number 11. Burgess falling back very quick after a good start. Just unable to hold on to it here as everybody else is charging. He might be trying to save some tire. Wow. Ryan Nichols is just able to clear him there off the corner. Burgess, just like that, has lost 4 positions in just a couple laps here in the restart. Wow, as Ben Bando takes a look, peeks inside. No room there, though. At least not this lap. Brian there trying to make a move around the 72. 72 is going to fight hard on that outside lane, but looks like Brian's able to clear him there. 72 and the 84 both with some damage. Meanwhile, Bando's been able to get around the 11. And we do have a battle for the lead, as Dame has been able to catch up to Thomas. He's right there on his back bumper, looking for some way around him. I told you he'd be up there. He was just taking his time, waiting to see what would happen. Now I think it's go time for Dame. We should see a great battle between these two guys, as they have been easily dominant throughout this first section. Dame's starting to fall back just a little bit. Might have gotten some aero push from the guy ahead. Hard to stay in behind a guy for more than a couple laps. The amount of dirty air that you get just pushes you backwards. Makes you have to turn the wheel more. And in turn, you wear your tires out. So the best strategy is, once you pull up behind somebody, go for the pass. It's hard to be patient here. So take a look back here. Ryan Nichols trying to hold on to that 4th place position there. Got a line of cars. Well, actually, they're kind of all lined up here behind the 25. Looks like the 25 is pretty slow coming out of the corner. Ryan Nichols is right on his bumper, and yeah, he's going to slide underneath him. And Armando going to lose 2 positions in one corner. Not going to be able to hold on to this one either. Oh, as the 78 checks up, making Brian have to check up back there. These guys are racing hard for them stage points, man. They want it. Brian drops to the bottom, trying to get around that 78. Let's see if he can make it happen. Clips the apron a little bit. That 78's going to have quite the momentum off, and he's going to clear him. Now he's under threat by the 72. And he's just going to have to slot in behind that 72. Made a great run early, but looks like everybody's trying to get around him now. As Ryan Nichols is now having a heck of a time holding off the 86. Checking back with the battle for the lead. Dame is still within striking distance. Still holding about less than half a second from Harmon's bumper, but Harmon just putting on an absolutely dominant performance tonight, as always. I believe he told me in official NIS his average finish is a 1.5, so he's definitely going to be the man to beat here. Looks like he's got this place basically figured out. Thomas Harmon is a big fan of these short, high-banked circuits, and it shows at Bristol and here. He's absolutely dominant, the one to beat. every week. And I tell you what, man, when you're as dominant as him, it's not easy to hold on to. Ben Bando's still trying to work on that 42. That 42 is doing a great job of staying in front of him, hanging on to that third place position. It's definitely where you want to be. Looks like Matt Burgess is also coming into that picture here pretty soon. It's easy to hold off one car, but once you got two of them breathing down your neck, it's extra difficult. But as we can see, this is just about the closest battle on the track here for that third place position. Ryan's been looking a lot better here at the beginning, stage 2 here than he did at stage 1. Not falling back quite as hard. Doing a great job. Holding on to that third place position. It's not easy. It looks like he gains a little bit of a gap on these guys. He's looking pretty solid. Coming in here to 15 laps to go in stage 2. Rest of these guys all got their positions pretty well figured out. Dame's falling back a little bit from Thomas. And I tell you what, man, it's hard to beat somebody like that Thomas. I mean, he's just going out there and dominating, leading every lap, not letting anybody by him, even if somebody gets by him on pit road. Just drive around the outside of him in turn 1. So absolutely dominant performance here for Thomas as we get close to about 10 laps to go here in stage 2. One guy that has dropped off significantly is Armando Ortiz. I think he dropped all the way from 3rd place, now back in 7th. Not sure what happened to him. He must be struggling. And of course, we got these guys back here. They're battle here for last place. Last place on the track, I suppose. Last place to get stage points. Couple of wrecked cars, but they can still do some good racing. That's for sure. We'll have to keep an eye on who wins that battle, but for now, let's take a look at the front runners. As Ryan Nichols is still trying to hang on. He's got 5 laps to do it. That 86 is all over his back bumper. Harmon now has stretched his lead out to almost 2 seconds once again. Yep. Doing one heck of a job of just dominating. Battle for 3rd is the closest one on the track here. Looks like Ryan Nichols is able to hold him off. Gotta be close though. One mistake and he'll lose that spot. So we come to 3 laps to go till the end of the stage. Just gotta hold him off for a few more corners, then he can get some fresh tires on. Those guys are even catching Dame. Thomas Harmon, as he comes to 1 lap to go here in the 2nd stage. Looks like he's gonna win it. Rounds turn 2. Down the backstretch into turn 3. Out of turn 4 and across the stripe. Thomas Harmon's gonna be your stage 2 winner. Congrats on the stage 2 win.
Thank you.
So your results for stage 2, we got Thomas Harmon, Dame Newsom, Ryan Nichols able to hold on to that 3rd spot. And Ben Bando there in 4th. Burgess in 5th. Armando 6th. Mr. Jovan Cherry there in 7th. Josh Durham in 8th. Ryan Baez, 9th, and finally Mr. John Nelson Sr., which looks like he must have hit the wall a little too hard. He's in the pits already. That's unfortunate for him. Thomas Harmon still racking up them stage points, getting those playoff points. easily cementing himself into the playoff position here. As they make the slow crawl at 35 mile an hour down the right side of pit road there. Doing a great job of giving everybody enough room to see. I'd expect all of them to get 4 fresh tires. Trying not to slide the box. It looks like the 86 did, the 11 did. That's going to cause some issues for those guys. And it looks like everybody basically maintains their position there. Ooh. Looks like a close call there between the 86 and the 11. I'd have to go back and take a look at that one real quick. Huh. Well, looks like the 86 didn't drive through 5. He's in the 4th one, but it's lucky. Alrighty.
Outside.
As you could hear, Thomas Harmon electing to take that outside lane. Definitely does not want to get pinched down and lose that spot. But, it's going to make it interesting for everybody behind him, including that number 4 starting on that bottom. We'll have to see what they can do. Alrighty. As the pace car gets ready to pull off here, Thomas Harmon going to lead him off here for the final stage. About 105 laps. They will have to pit. And he's going to go. Gets a great jump there in the 4. So you can see the 42 took advantage of that. He's going to slot back into the 3rd position. Harmon already out to a big lead. Oh, Ben Bando gets into the wall pretty hard. Now he's going to lose that position to Burgess. One little slip up like that can ruin your race, as it looks like that right front of that 86 is absolutely destroyed. Hate to see it so early in the race, not even halfway. That's going to make this race a very difficult one for him, but number 11 also getting into the wall. It's going to allow him back by him. Close battle here between the 42, the 25, and the 4 up there. Ryan now trying to make a run for second. See what he can do. It looks like Dame is falling back here after that restart. Thomas Harmon has already got a second lead. Just making it look easy. .25 putting on a lot of pressure. That 42 sticking to his line. Staying in front of him for now. Question is, how patient will that 25 be? We will have to see. Armando peeking inside there. Still nothing doing. Everybody, for the most part, has held their position. Looks like quite a few of the guys in the back here just got damaged, and they're unable to quite hold on. And 42 goes a little bit wide. 25 is going to look. Wow. This is just the best battle on the track right now. Try to keep it glued to it. I don't think anything else is happening. This is a great battle here for the third position. May not look like a battle, but when you're running that close with the guy, you're battling for every single tenth you can get. Every kind of advantage. Anything to get around him. Being in that dirty of air right in behind a car, it's one of the difficult positions to be in as a stock car driver. Especially at a place like Dover. The amount of dirty air that this place produces. You're fighting for every inch you can get, and you can see that 25 is right on the bumper. But Ryan's not going to give that position up easily. It's so hard to defend your position from the outside, so best thing Ryan can do right now is just hold that inside lane. He has to get a good enough run, though, off the corner to be able to hold him off here. He's doing a great job of it. These guys are neck and neck. Looks like Ryan might have made a little mistake there. Slides up the track. That allows the 25 to get inside of him, but it's going to come back around him and clear him with the momentum on that outside. Great racing between these two guys. Ryan is doing everything he can to get that car down to the bottom of the track. That 25 is going to get a great entry into the corner, and he's going to clear him, though. Ryan did a great job battling for that position, but can only stay out in front of a guy for so long before he finds a way around you. But now he just has to hang on. Still in a fourth place position. Absolute heck of a drive here for Ryan at Dover. As you can see, Thomas Harmon's still out in the lead. Not much of a breaking news situation. Harmon has led, I think, just about every lap. Let's see, 113. So aside from that point where he lost the lead on pit road, he's led every single other one. His fastest lap, a 23.2. Dame's fastest lap, only a 23.5. Right, Nichols with a 23.1. Burgess had a 23.2. So it looks like a lot of these guys were fast. It just looks like all that damage does not help. Unfortunately, this is one of those speedy tracks. So it looks like we got a battle here for the second place. So Armando's already on the back bumper of the 4. Didn't take him long to get there, and now he's going to go for it. Armando to the bottom of the track. And the 4 is just going to let him go there, I think. That 25 has done quite a lot of saving here, about 25 laps worth. Now he's pushed his way up to the second position. Let's see if he can gain any on Thomas. We'll have to see. Thomas and Armando putting in almost identical laps. Within 5/1000ths of each other. You can see here Thomas's last lap there on the bottom right, 24.4. Armando's 24.4. Doesn't get much closer than that. Armando just a tick faster. But Thomas has been dominant all day. It's one thing getting to him, another thing to pass him, but looks like Armando has not been able to close the gap at all. So he's sitting at about 1.2 back now. Armando gained a little bit on that lap. What it should be interesting to see here is we get close to pit stop window here. Within at least about 10 laps. We expect to start to see him coming down here, maybe to try to go halfway here on tires and fuel. Should be interesting to see, as we have been green since lap 95. This whole race has been green, aside from the stages. Saw a few guys have to pull their car over, but didn't bring out a caution or anything like that, so it's been a great race so far. These guys are putting on one heck of a show as always. Top four are all series regulars. Then we got Ben Bando back there in 5th. He's having a heck of a race despite hitting that wall. He's still hanging on to 5th place. It looks like Dame is sliding back to the 42 and the 86. Should be getting a good battle here. I don't think I see any damage on that 4. Maybe a little bit right front. Yeah. It's hard to avoid the wall here. Very easy for that monster to reach out and grab you. Maybe rough you up a little bit. Looks like Nichols has a great run on that 4. Might be able to do something here. We shall see. Oh, the 4 gets very loose. Has to move to the inside of the track. That's going to give the position to the 42. Maybe not quite, as the 42 had to go wide into that first corner. It's going to allow the 4 to get back at him. Good heads-up driving by that 42 to get by that. Dame having all sorts of troubles with his tires right now. He's pushing so hard, trying to keep up with his teammate. He's doing a great job in the second stage of holding up with Harmon. Now it just looks like he's falling back. He might be one of the first guys here to come for tires. So we run lap 136. Harmon's still with an astronomical 1.6 gap. Back to Armando. Ryan now inherits that third place position again. Looking good out there despite that small little bit of right front nose damage. And Bando has it worse than him though. Monster took a big bite out of that right front. And we got Burgess in behind him there in the 5th spot. Looks like I missed it, but Josh Durham is out. So we've got 8 left running. 78's having a heck of a time. Back here, so is the 84. The 84 might be getting lapped here pretty soon. The number 38 is just putting on a clinic. Let's take a ride around with him. Put you in the cockpit. As we took a little ride around there with Thomas Harmon, Brian has come into his pits. Followed in there by Armando. These guys trying to push the issue early here. But they're going to have to run out about 57, 58 laps. But we'll have to see if these guys start a chain reaction. Guys coming down to pit. It's just coming to halfway now. So with that pit stop, Ryan Nichols is going to end up in second, followed by Ben Bando, Matt Burgess, Dave Newsom, Joe Vincherry. And it looks like Brian Baez must have either been caught speeding or had a bad pit. Something happened to him, 'cause he's now 5 laps down. I'm not sure if he just decided what the heck, I'm done, or had a meatball. Looks like that car is pretty damaged. As you see, the right front. Oh, there we go. Maybe he had to get some damage fixed. Not sure, but you hate to see it for Brian. He's having a great day, just riding around in the back. Looks like he just had some issues. You hate to see it. It looks like more people are coming down to pit right now. Ryan Nichols in the pit. Ben Bando must have came in the lap before. See Joe Cherry pulling into his pit stall. Close call there between the 78 and the 42. The 42 tried to pull into his pit stall. Thomas Harmon is still out there. Maybe looking to stretch out this run a little bit longer, but every lap you stay out there is going to slow you down, but he's probably thinking, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. See, he had pulled out to almost 2 seconds there before everybody else pit. It looks like Harmon's not going to allow anybody else to lead but him. As you can see him let Ryan Nichols by there. I think he's going to pit now.
Pitting this time.
You can see him really pushing it into pit road there. And you can see Matt Burgess also pulling in behind Thomas. So Armando Ortiz was one of the first guys to pit there with Brian. He should inherit your race lead. Nope. He would have to come around once again. So we're going to have to watch. So Armando's exiting turn 4. And he's going to inherit the lead with about 7 lap older tires. So Harmon now dropping back even to 4th. So he's going to have to make his way back around everybody else. As after cycling out the pit stalls, Armando Ortiz with the undercut. He is your leader. Let's see what kind of laps he's doing right now. His last lap was a 24.3. Ben Bando with a 24.1. 24.3 for Ryan. And Harmon's in here putting down 23.7s. So Harmon with the slightly fresher tires is going to try and make his way back around the field. That was really costly, him just staying out a couple extra laps. And it's going to be an uphill battle for him here. Coming to 45 laps to go. I'm really liking Armando's strategy right now. Got himself out to the lead by pitting early, getting those tires early, but we'll have to see as we get down to the final laps. Will he be able to hold on to that position, or will Thomas end up sneaking back up there?
Thank you.
As Ryan Nichols has already let him by. Harmon right now 5 seconds in closing from the lead. Wow. It's just absolutely amazing the amount of difference tires can make in a race like this. But there's still a long way to go, so we shall see who's got the best strategy. What's going on, Ford? Good to see you. Missed a green flag race. That's what you missed. Just had some green flag pit stops. Harmon's trying to fight his way back up to the front after that pit stop. Cost him about 5 seconds to Armando, who pit early. And all the while, Harmon's burning up his stuff, trying to get back to the lead. But he's got about less than 40 laps to do it. Let's see if he can make his way back up there. He's dominated every single other point in this race. As he's pulled that gap to almost 3 seconds now. Bando goes very defensive. Holds that inside lane. But I don't think he's going to have a chance to defend it going into here. Nope. And he's just going to lose out to those brand new tires. Yep, Harmon's going to slide on by. He's up to second with about 2.6 seconds to gain back on Armando. Will he be able to do it, as Armando has had clean air this whole time? I would imagine that Armando's saving as hard as he can here for this battle. It's about to commence once that Harmon catches back up to him. And Harmon is just on an absolute tear. Close to 2 seconds the gap now. Meanwhile, Ben Bando will come out there third. Ryan Nichols there in fourth, not too far behind. Dame Newsom in fifth. Matt Burgess in sixth. And it looks like Jovan Cherry has pulled it over. So 6 cars left. And everybody should have an extra set. So if this thing were to go yellow, we would definitely have a race. Now Harmon is 1.6 seconds back. Harmon right now doing 24.4s. Armando doing 4/10 slower, 24.8. See what it was that time around. 24.8, 24.5. So Harmon having absolutely no trouble getting back up there. As he's now within 8/10. It's amazing what 10 laps and fresh tires can do, and Thomas Harmon has already pulled up to the back bumper of the 25 and is definitely going to be looking to go around him here to resume his absolutely dominant race here at Dover. But he's going to have to be patient here, as that 25 will not give that bottom position up. Thought he was maybe looking high. Nothing doing there. Yep, it's smart of Harmon there to kind of back off. Try and get him at the right spot. Try and time your pass as best you can. As you can see, he can just get there, and he's there. So 25's going to fight on that outside, and he's going to get a great momentum run. Trying to hold on to the lead on that outside lane. It's very hard to do here, especially against brand new tires, and Thomas Harmon is going to get by him. And that 25 gets into the wall. And it looks like it was just that strategy. Hitting just a little bit early. That ended up costing him. I think he was definitely hoping for a caution there, but it's just been such a clean race. That he ended up losing out. Pitting just a little bit too early. But sometimes you gotta go for that undercut. Just nobody has the pace here that Harmon has, and now just expect him to sail away from the rest of the field. As we have Ben Bando in second, Armando in third. Ryan holding on to fourth position there. Might be looking to get around that 25. We got Damon fifth. And Bird just rounds out the remaining running cars here. Started with 13, we're down to 6. The monster has had many victims tonight. Crunch, crunch. And my man Josh with the 300 biddies. Dude, thank you so much, man. I tell you what, man, you've been coming in with those bits, and you've been absolutely killing it. And I love you for it, man. Thank you so much. I saw you end up crashing out, but that's alright, man. You had a good race otherwise. It's really difficult car track combo. That's for sure. I don't know if I would have been able to survive this, to be honest. Especially with so many fast guys out there. It looks like Ryan Nichols has made his way around the 25. Armando, after hitting that wall, losing P1, is now dropping back. As you see him get into it there a little bit. Once again. So a very unfortunate day for Track 1 Motorsports. Fortunately, Armando and Dame, you know, still with top 5 finishes. So they've been surviving, but I think Armando could have at least held on to second or third there if he hadn't have hit the wall. So you can see your running order right now. Harmon, Bando, Nichols, Newsom, and Ortiz. Then we got Matt Burgess in behind him, the only guys left running. Despite that, we haven't had any cautions to slow up the action, and saw Thomas Harmon have to get through quite a number of cars to get his lead back, but he's easily got back, and now he's sailing away. Almost 2.5 seconds ahead of Ben Bando there. I think Harmon's got to be the only one that hasn't hit the wall yet, or if he has, he's barely got any damage. Thomas Harmon is going to cap off an extremely strong spring season here. Go ahead and pull up the current points here for you while we watch him go around. You can see here Harmon, after 8 races, not counting this one, he was about 56 points ahead of Dame Newsom there in second. Now you can see he's just absolutely pulling away. Absolute no question that he is the spring section champion. Congrats to Thomas Harmon here as he comes to 10 laps to go in this race. But we'll go ahead and try and get the points done here after the race, see where everybody ended up finishing out. And yeah, it's been a great spring section. We've had a bunch of brand new guys come in, do a whole bunch of great racing. Guys like Dame Newsom and Armando Ortiz, brand new to the series. And we got a bunch of veterans that decided that they want to race the Xfinity for points. Like Matt Burgess, Ben Bando, Thomas Harmon, and Ryan Nichols, one of our Cup drivers. He's still out there running in 3rd place. He's had one heck of a race, that's for sure. Done a great job of keeping that thing off the wall for the most part compared to everybody else. As Thomas Harmon gets to 5 laps to go here. You can see just from his points that he's been dominant. Top 5 in just about every single race this section. He's made them all. Absolutely flawless consistency. Just doing a great job of getting out front, keeping out front, and holding on to some clean air. And that always helps. Thomas Harmon takes the white flag for the final time here in the spring section. And after a dominant performance, these first 10 races, he's going to go on to get victory number 4. He crosses the line and is your winner. Congrats on the win, Thomas. Congrats to everybody that finished that race. It looked like one heck of a difficult one. And Thomas Harmon, with his win at Dover, secures his victory in the spring section of the USRC Xfinity Series. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to everybody else who finished that race. Despite the small field, there was a lot of great racing going on out there, and you love to see it. Let's see. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and pull Thomas Harmon in here once he's done doing the burnouts, and give him a good talking to. Thomas, it's JW in the booth. You got me?
10-4, I got you.
Hey, congrats on the win, man. Congrats on the spring section championship. You absolutely dominated this year. 4 wins, I believe, in the 9 races.
Like that.
So, absolutely great performance, man. Tell us about your race.
Dover to me is pretty much Bristol 2.0, just a little bit bigger. It's also concrete surface, which I seem to excel at, and I knew going into this thing I'd be tough.
Yeah, well, looks like you were on a little bit of a different strategy there, as most of the guys came down probably about like 140 to 150. You came down a little bit later. How was making your way back through those guys?
I figured they would fight me, but I knew that I'd have anywhere from 5 to 10 lap fresher tires, which makes a huge difference here because this place just chews up tires. I think Ben might have had more for me, but I'm pretty sure he got into the wall in that first stage there, which didn't help his car in any way, shape, or form. Uh, but he definitely put up a little bit of a fight there for me. But those fresher tires just made a world of difference.
Yeah, it looked like up here you were just about the only clean car left out there. So congratulations on a great race and a great section. And now we got a little bit of a break as we move to do the. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name right now. The All-Star race. Here
Oh,
in
I
a
can't wait
couple
for that.
weeks.
That'll
Yeah.
be fun too.
So yeah, I think what we're probably gonna do is just let everybody from both the Xfinity series and the Cup series into that race, so then we can have a good bunch of people. But yeah, man, I mean, not much to talk about your race other than just an absolutely dominant performance. You led just about every lap. I mean, congratulations on that, and hopefully you have a good night, man.
Thank you, and I'll definitely be seeing you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Alrighty, that was Thomas Harmon. Not a whole lot to talk about, but that's how he likes it. Looks like we do not have Mr. Bando in the Discord, so let's go ahead and pull Mr. Ryan Nichols in here. If we can get him up here. Oh, hold on 1 second. There we go. Ryan, it's JW up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, congrats on the third place there. Tell us about your race.
Well, for the most part, after a little bit there, you get those long runs. That first run, that first stage, close to the end, my car was garbage. I was overdriving it a little bit too much trying to catch Thomas, but ended up losing a few more spots. Second stage, you pretty much tried to conserve a little bit. Was able to maintain better. We had better tire wear after that second stage, and then just pretty much that last run. Just trying to save them. Plan our pit stops, and just I felt like I had a really decent pit stop that last segment, and we're able to maintain third throughout the rest of the race. So pretty happy about that. I think that's my best finish so far in the Xfinity series, but hopefully just we keep inching closer and closer, and maybe one of these weeks we can figure out what Thomas is doing and steal a win from him.
Yeah, man. I was watching you quite a few times. You're doing a great job of holding on to that third place position. Looked like you had a couple of guys trying to make their way around you, but you just held your cool and held that bottom lane, and that was working out really great for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get over aggressive with blocking, and I was just trying to hold my line, but Dover's got to be probably my number one favorite track out of every track. So usually seem to do pretty well here. Gotten a few top fives, and usually can finish pretty decent here. So hopefully, with the race tonight, I can take what I learned tonight and apply it tomorrow night in the Cup race. But this track's pretty much all about saving those tires. I mean, you get these long green flag runs, and it's just all about tire management.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations on your great finish tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Cup race.
All right, JW. We'll see you in the Cup race.
Alrighty, man. Alrighty, that was Ryan Nichols, third place finisher. Let's see if we can get up the results here. Talk to Dame next. Hey, Dave, Miss JW up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, JW?
I'm doing all right. Congratulations on your P4 finish there. Tell us about your race a little.
Yeah, it's a good race. I couldn't figure out how to save tires here, man. I could not figure it out. I was fast for the first couple of laps, and then after that, I just fall like a rock. So that was about the story of my race.
Yeah, it definitely looked like saving tires was key out there. Looks like you're having a battle there with the number 25, your teammate. Looks like
Yeah.
both of you guys had some good pit stops there. Got a little bit of an early lead, but just Thomas was able to come back around you guys and just
Yeah, Thomas was fast. He's always fast. Tried to figure out how to stick with him, but um, I'm getting there. I ain't got there yet, but I'm getting there.
yeah, it looked like in that second stage there you were really able to hang with him there for a while, but you know, hanging with a guy is one thing, getting around him and staying in front of him is another.
Yes, sir.
That's for sure, but other than that, it looked like a pretty quiet race for you, so
Yeah, it was pretty calm. Good race. I was trying to hold off Matt at the end there. I knew he was faster than me. He was coming, so I got lucky to hold him off.
well, I tell you what, man, we really appreciate you guys sticking around and coming to every race and just giving us some great stuff to watch, man.
Oh, no problem, man. We love the league and everything you guys do, so we'll be
Well,
sticking
we're
around.
glad to have you, man. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too, buddy.
Alrighty, that was Dame Newsom there with the fourth finish. Let's go to Matt Burgess. Mr. Burgess, we got you up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I gotcha.
Alrighty, man. Well, you come away with a top 5 finish there. Tell us how your race went.
I pretty much like the trucks. I mean, it's just race your race and watch Thomas fall away. But I just got to work on my pit stops. I keep losing a second to these guys every time I do a pit, green flag pit stop. Just gotta get in there quicker and get it done.
Yeah, that's really hard. That's definitely something you got to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes of the practice on. Just practicing your pit entry, but especially when you got worn out tires too, that can definitely affect it as well.
Yeah, I tend to take it a little easier because if you spin it or whatever, I mean it totally screws your race. But and then again,
Right.
if you want to try to stay up front with the guys and not lose some positions, you got to get in there quicker.
Well, man, it looks like you had a quiet race as well. Just a nice top 5 finish there, able to finish it out. I know you show up every week, finish every race, and we love to see it. Trying to get a few more guys in here starting the next section. Hopefully, once that the points kind of reset and guys get another chance here to race for a championship, we'll start to see more guys. But what do you think about coming into the new section with the points resetting?
It'll be interesting. Hopefully stay up a little closer to Thomas. He kind of ran away with it this time. But I know if it was between like Dame and myself, it'd be pretty close. Or Armando, he missed I think one race. So there's a few guys. If they stay down here, it should be a pretty good fight.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are all real close with lap times and everything else, but it's what we like to see with the fixed racing. It just really pulls everybody together, makes some good racing. But anyways, dude, it was glad to have you as always, and we'll catch you later. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Alrighty, so that will do it here for our top 5. Thomas Harmon comes away with the win. and the championship. Ben Bando comes away second in the race. Ryan Nichols sitting in there in third in the 42. Dame Newsom fourth in the 4. Matt Burgess fifth. Armando, Joven, Brian, Josh, and Old Dog will finish out the top 10 here. And Jamal, Glenn, and Dimitri were unable to finish. But we ended up having a good race tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you all tomorrow for the USRC Cup Series at Dover. 200 laps in the Cup cars. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching.